has been shot at the Lorraine.
All TAC units on the call, you are to form a ring around the Lorraine Hotel. No one is to enter or leave. A young white male, well-dressed, ran south from South Main.
The evidence at this time indicates it was the act of a single individual.
James Earl Ray was arrested this morning.
In the county jail in Memphis, a special cell had been prepared with continuous electronic surveillance.
Your enemy pleaded guilty to murder in first degree. Is this what you want to do? Yes, I do.
You'd think that Ray's guilty plea would have ended it. It was only the beginning.
How many here believe that James Earl Ray acted alone? I have to see hands. How many believe there was a conspiracy and that he was not? Oh, my goodness.
The conspiracy theory with the public became so strong.
I'm sorry about the fact that this is so complicated.
A congressional investigation set out to prove Ray did not act alone.
The chair recognizes Professor Blakey.
It is now appropriate for the committee to focus on the possible complicity of the FBI.
The FBI was trying to get Martin Luther King killed.
Hoover wanted to remove King as a leader and replace him with someone else of his choice. Insane.
There had been an animosity between Hoover and Dr. King that stemmed from COINTELPRO.
Are you familiar with the FBI acronym COINTELPRO?
Yes, I am.
Tell us what it stands for.
Counterintelligence Program.
If you were planning to get rid of Martin Luther King, would you want anybody to know about that?
The FBI bugged the home, office, and hotel rooms of the Reverend Martin Luther King, sent one of the hotel tapes to his wife.
We now know of the scurrilous letters that were being penned and being anonymously mailed to King. One of whom suggested that he commit suicide.
Now, did you participate in the investigation, Dr. King's murder?
Yes. Can you describe the attitude of the agents? Pervasive racism, operating an intensive vendetta against Dr. King in an effort to destroy him. When the news came over that Dr. King had been shot, one FBI agent said something to the effect, they finally got the SOB.
Were you satisfied that the investigation was thorough and complete?
No.
The Bureau didn't want to do any adequate investigation on the King killing.
Because if they had done it, they would have found their own unlawful activity.
This man gave the committee a new lead.
A $50,000 offer for the life of Dr. Martin Luther King.
The offer came from two St. Louis businessmen.
The group that made the offer met regularly in
the Grapevine Tavern.
And that tavern was owned by James Earl Ray's brother.
The FBI never made a concerted effort to check out the possibility of a Ray family conspiracy.
Ray has suggested that a mysterious character called Raoul killed King,
a man whose instructions he claims he had been following for a year.
But he had no evidence to show that Raoul ever existed.
Could you describe Raoul for me?
Well, I couldn't describe him.
What was Raoul's full name?
I don't know.
Did you ever ask him?
No, I never asked him. I usually don't like to know anything like that. Know too much information.
The mysterious accomplice might actually be one of Ray's brothers, Jerry or John.
An astonishing revelation of FBI ineptitude, or is that the word?
Why did he do this? Was it for money? Was it out of ideology? Was it a promise he made?
I've been waiting for 40 years for somebody to ask me these kinds of questions.